Hello and welcome to Today in Film, episode 22. I'm your host, Donny Parry, and with today are
Greg Toby.
And Harry Gibbons.
Now, today's episode, we're going to be talking about a film called Akira, isn't it?
Yes. You sound very unsure.
Is that Harry?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
How would you say it, Harry?
Well, I mean,
How would you say it?
I don't know. There's Akira, Akira. They say it more in the film. All of the above, I think, are fine.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Now, it's a film from 1988.
Wow.
Good year.
I have not done research on it, which I should have probably done.
Oh, nice!
I
Wow.
have watched it.
Congrats, man.
Oh,
Is
nice.
it from a manga?
Yes.
Is it, Harry?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yes.
good. Okay. I researched that. I
Oh,
sat
did
there
you?
for hours on end searching.
Just to
Yes, I
ask me
did.
if it was one.
Yeah, just a little
I'm
test.
just testing
research.
your knowledge.
Yeah, your research needs a little improvement.
Oh, god damn it. Harry, what do you think of Akira?
Oh, I love it, man. I just love it. It's full action. It's intense. It's got gore. It's got just that mind bending sort of possibilities. And it was one of the first times that in animation something. There's a term, isn't there? It's like animation is truly like the eye of the artist. It has no boundaries because you can draw whatever you can whatever you can think of. And I think
Yeah,
Akira
exactly.
was one of the
Straight
first
from his
times I've
mind.
literally straight from his mind. Like in animation's like the only maybe CGI, but even then there's some like boundaries. But the animation is literally like the only visual medium of its sort that you can just literally steal something from someone's mind and put it on the screen.
I'd say this kind of animation, because it is
Wow, it's everyone's
kind of
speechless.
anime, it has the manga comic booky feel, doesn't it? And the kind
Yeah,
of look that has to keep up,
absolutely.
which I think think about, imagine, I don't know, a Pixar movie with that kind of animation style. It's a very different type of animation, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean it's 160,000 still photos like drawn.
Absolutely insane.
Those
That's a
numbers are.
lot of photos.
It's actually Dom. It's not even a lot. It's exactly 160,000.
Oh well, that's a large number of
Ah,
photographs. Well, not
yeah.
photographs, pictures, drawn pictures.
Drawn photography skills. Yeah.
No, they
Yeah,
actually took photos of everything that actually happened.
Yeah, where is that what Japan looks like?
now, yes, it doesn't
That
exist.
that's what 2019 Neo Tokyo looked like in 1988. Shame you can't see it
True.
now.
I had to get rid of
Simpler
it.
times.
Simpler, take me back.
Oh,
I was gonna say. I mean, as you were saying though, Dom, it is. People say Akira is like white anime creators, and everyone should be thankful that it's so popular in the Western world at the moment. They say it's all mostly
it's
down to Akira
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
and
it's
Weeb.
definitely
in that same year, Ghibli released My Neighbor Totoro, and that also
Wow.
like gave a lot of prominence to the anime film.
Is that right? So is Studio Ghibli Japan or Korea? I always get confused.
It's Japan.
Japan as well. See, there's so many different like sort of the subcultures of like film and art style over there that it's quite hard to sometimes
Oh no,
because there's
exactly.
no
Yeah,
such
and
thing
all
as
the
like really
studios and
anime
things.
films. Exactly, because anime is just the isn't that like
That's the
the
umbrella.
Japanese title? Yeah, for like motion picture comic like manga, and then manga's in book
cartoons.
form. Yeah, basically, anime is like the cartoons, and then manga's the book. So I guess
It's cartoons. It's essentially cartoons based on a book that
yeah,
is an art form itself. So
yeah,
technically, I don't know, a TV show like a kids cartoon about the Avengers is kind of similar to like anime, but it's
sure,
not really.
Hmm.
It
yeah,
kind
I
of,
get
but
you.
like for a Western, like,
We are
I
literally like
guess.
the most non-cultured people explaining this, aren't we?
Oh,
Imagine,
I I'm a cultured individual. I
you're a
watched
cultured
Akira.
individual. You've watched
yes,
Akira and
man of
asked me how
culture.
to say it. Yes,
No,
amazing.
but
Was that in your
I'd
research as well,
say
Dom?
yes, it was.
Ah,
I would say that it's accessible.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
for a
absolutely.
first. I'm not. It's not the first anime I've ever watched, but it's like it's not one of those that's just like weird shit from the start. There's
Life.
I don't know, like Attack on Titan's a bit like that.
Attack on Titan's cool though as well. I wouldn't class
Yeah.
myself as a self-professed weeb yet, but I've dabbled. I've watched a bit of the old Death Note,
Dipped
a
in
bit
and
of
out.
the Attack on Titan. Yeah,
But
literally.
like just
Yeah.
actually, to be fair, it's quite like I don't know, quite Western.
Yeah.
That like for for the themes and stuff in it. Some of them,
It's very
because
adult.
obviously it is very adult, but
Oh,
it also kind
100%.
of deals with superpowers, doesn't it?
Yeah, in that sort
So
of
it's
more X-Men way rather than the Avengers sort of way.
yeah, but
Hmm.
it's like a lot of the big animes you look at are kind of like mystical shit or like fantasy-ish kind of stuff. Like Attack on Titan is very fantasy like steampunk fantasy, if you
Yes,
get what I mean.
true. But
But
there's a lot of it is like sort of based out of
it's
like
yeah,
the manga, because obviously there's people like Junji Ito for like the manga who do like really intense, creepy like horror stuff, and that's where you can sort of see the influences in like Attack on Titan. I'm not sure if the dates. I could just be speaking out of like that could be absolute like heresy. I don't know if dates of when either or the artist made either of those, but you can see a similar through line. And Akira doesn't really feature besides like the last I don't know 20 minutes. It's not that far fetched, is it?
no, but
Hmm.
even a lot of it is very like it's easy to get. It's not kind of oh, there's a massive like Akira. They kind of talk about some like amazingly powerful character,
Yes.
and then it's just like, oh, you're expecting some like giant creature to be
Yeah.
Akira, but it isn't. It's like
No.
it doesn't overwhelm the audience.
Exactly. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of like, especially with like Death Note as well. There's like the whole thing about. I can't even. Let me try and think of the name now. There's like a whole the whole character, like the main character has like this Death Note, obviously where he can like use death gods to write in people's names and just like kill them however he wants for his like
Yeah,
plans. So he starts to like turn it to good and like to kill like a lot of bad people in the world. But even then,
yeah,
it's like, oh, would start believing it's like a force, a big force, like Akira, sort of that type of. I think the actual character is called Kira, which is weird, like Kira.
oh,
So
spooky.
yeah, and it's like, but it's the same thing again. It's not this big crazy monster. It's a person again, like similar themes.
Yeah, like the baby people look weird in
Yeah,
this,
The green babies.
and the
Yeah.
giant, the green babies, and the
Baby
giant
Yodas.
Tetsuo uh, thing,
the
baby
giant.
Yodas. Man, they did the child before Mandalorian did.
Honestly, can you give us a
Yeah.
Werner Herzog, Greg?
I want to see the child.
Amazing, amazing. That's perfect. That was so
Oh,
good. That was so good. Honestly, even when you sometimes do an impression in your head and you don't know how good it sounds like on audio.
literally. Oh.
Greg, I'm telling you, that was great. That sounded so good. That sounded like a bloody a soundboard. That was really good. Damn, perfect
Oh,
timing.
that was actually
But yeah,
him.
those
Yeah. Yeah.
green baby.
He's
That was it.
yeah.
You've got
See
Vern
you,
around.
Werner.
Greg
Hmm.
Greg is actually the voice actor.
Oh my god, amazing! That was so good. Wow, you've completely
Right.
derailed anything I could have thought about Akira. Now, well done. That's amazing.
All
Oh,
right, I'll
there goes
save
my
it.
train of thought.
Greg, what do you think?
Akira
Yes,
is like
go for
it's just great. It's I can't find any flaws with it. It feels like Blade Runner, but if you injected some like Cronenberg in there, and things like that,
Ooh.
it's just absolutely insane. Yeah, I love it.
This is where I find Greg's just read his letterbox review. Just he's
I was
just telling
tempted.
us
Don't
that.
even, Dom. I was tempted. I was looking at my own letterbox review, like, should I? I'm literally going to bring it up just in the background, just in case I've forgotten anything. But like,
Oh,
yeah, that's a very good,
Yeah.
like, a very good sort of thing with the whole Cronenberg and Ridley Scott and all that. It's very similar.
that's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
that's a very punchy way to put it.
yeah, because I mean the body
Someone's
horror
reviewed.
alone is insane.
Oh, fully. Oh, it's grim.
Yeah.
Someone's reviewed Madden NFL 08 on the PlayStation 2 on my letterbox. I don't think that was possible.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's my favorite movie of all time.
That is honestly my favourite film as well.
Oh.
The cutscenes, the blocky cutscenes are great.
Oh, it's called A Very Madden 08 Christmas. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Huh.
Let
It's
me
like
find my
putting
Akira.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater on Letterbox.
Yeah, the Christmas film, Tony Hawk Pro Skater
Right.
2.
A
Oh, did
very
Akira
Tony
make you
Hawk
feel
Christmas.
Christmassy, Dom?
Not really,
No,
if I'm honest. I don't really think there's much Christmassy
Oh.
stuff in it.
no, it's not. It's not set
I'd
to
say it got
Christmas,
me
Sadly.
in these.
which is
I'd
weird.
say it got me in the festive season like mood.
Festive season. See, thank you, Greg. See, someone who appreciates the nuance of the season, Dom.
I mean, if it was set at Christmas,
No,
then
no, no. My favourite Christmas films: Speed One, A Bug's
Speed
Life,
Racer.
Speed Racer,
Mm.
Slither by James Gunn. Yeah, there's so many. All of them started with S. I'm not very creative.
yeah, that's something.
Oh.
So it's
Something,
not the
yeah.
fact that they have nothing to do with Christmas that's the issue.
No,
It's
every
the fact they
Christmas
still have
film starts
S.
with S. Yeah, Santa Claus movie.
Santa Claus
Santa
Fred
Claus
movie
Claus.
movie 2.
Yeah, Santa Claus subsequent movie film.
Santa
Oh.
Claus is.
Santa
And of
Claus
course,
art.
the best Christmas film of all time, Seven.
So, yeah,
Greg,
yes.
come on, that's not fair. Greg, it's Schindler's List.
I was, I was going to say Silent Hill, but yeah, I think Seven and Schindler's List. Oh, Sophie's Choice.
Oh god.
Just any Holocaust film you can think of now, really. That's what we're doing. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Oh.
Akira.
It really makes you feel festive.
Whatever makes you. So yeah, I'm surprised. The viewers all
Whatever
know
gets
that
you in the
Akira
mood.
made them feel festive. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
The 3
I
a.m.
wouldn't
Christmas
say that
playlist.
it's a very festive
Anyway,
film.
yeah, bro. What was my Akira review? Huh. Let's have a look.
Probably, I like this film, Akira.
Is
I
good.
literally just
Sorry,
put, bro.
Canada.
Yeah, bro just wants to be in a biker gang now. That's all I put.
I mean, the biker gang part, it really does start up
Pretty
making you
hard,
think
doesn't
it's
it?
going to be just about like bikes and shit.
Yeah,
You
that
don't really
bike is
expect the like
sexy.
superhero, like superpowers and like giant fucking things.
No. I mean, the first time I heard of
I didn't
Akira
know.
was
I didn't know what
Ready
Akira
Player
was.
One.
Yeah, of course, because
Well, the
I think
motorbike
it's
and that.
Artemis who rides the Akira bike.
Exactly. So I thought it was a biking thing. I thought it was, Akira, a Fast and
I
Furious story. Like, I wasn't sure that it would actually be what it was
I mean, it is about
either.
family.
It is about family.
to be fair, I'd
Anyway,
happily watch. Right, so the big news about Akira
Ooh.
is that Taika Waititi wants to do a film,
amazing.
Yeah,
live
he wants to
action,
do a live action version.
which
How?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was just like, because we all liked Akira, so I feel like us discussing Akira, we're not going to get much down, are we?
No,
But like,
we're famously bad at talking about films we really like.
when it's just because we kind of you don't really just want to sit and wank it off, do you? You want to kind of
No.
criticize it, because then it's like fair.
Ben Wheatley knows that we revel in the shithousery of film reviewing. We know.
Oh yes.
He knows.
I
And then the
also
other side of that would be
considered. I
Blue
was
River
like,
3000.
Exactly.
let's
Oh
not
my
talk about
god.
that one.
We
I
don't
was
need to
considering, right, trying to find a way to contact like Ben Wheatley's people
Oh no.
and be like, hey, for episode 50, would you like to come on and discuss high rise
I would
roads?
hate to. Oh, it's annoying
Can't
because
imagine.
Just
I don't want to start the debate
just
again
to,
because
just to
I
see
don't know
his
what I
just to get
do.
his reaction.
Because usually when people do interviews, they do a little bit of research on the
Well, we
people as well.
probably
So he'd
we
literally just
grill
watch
him and
that
everything. Just like,
episode.
why did you do this?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So the thing with Akira and Taika, I love Taika.
Oh,
I do not think Akira's the film for him. I think
no.
the thing I love Thor Ragnarok, but tell me if I'm wrong. But the film was mostly two shots of like two characters interacting.
Yeah, I'd
Like
say
always. Like,
so.
that's
Uh,
what.
Yeah.
yeah, it was, to be fair.
How does he do Akira then? The
Mm.
massive,
I
massive world. I'd give it to
Yeah,
like a
like
Ridley
inserting
Scott or
jokes into it will not work.
oh no, definitely not. Like Dennis Villeneuve's
Just
Akira, I'd
oh,
cry.
yes.
I
Villeneuve,
mean,
Villeneuve,
he
Villeneuve
might be
one
able to
for
pull it
the
off. Who knows?
Killing Eve or whatever.
Because obviously, if it is a passion project,
Yeah, but he's also doing that film about the football team. I can't think
oh,
of.
he is. Yeah, that's in that's already started filming, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's like
Oh,
nearly done,
nice.
right? Surely.
I should know this. We talked about this on the Hunt for the
Yeah,
Hunt for the
Mastodon,
Wilder people.
yeah.
We talked about this film
Yeah, it's really interesting
because
looking.
I remember doing that
It's
episode
the
so many weeks ago.
transgender football player, isn't it? That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say yeah because I haven't researched that
Did you
since
not
the Hunt
research
for
it?
the Wilder
The
people.
whole thing
Yeah,
is
it's
like
called
it was like the
Next
first
Goal
trans.
Wins.
That's it. They like didn't win a game ever, and one of their players was like she's like a transgender. She's like captain of the team, and like it's going to be a really interesting story. But
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just don't think Akira's the one for him. I don't know how you do it live action
No,
either.
it doesn't fit into his style.
No.
You'd have to do something because right. I think a few of us. I think not all. Wait, are all of us doing adaptation at uni?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So one of the things for adapting is like taking it and doing your own thing with it. And
Yeah.
I feel like Akira, you'd have to make it like your own
Right.
in some way
The problem is
because
though,
it is.
it's as you were saying before, the manga that it was based on. The film is only like the first third and the last third. They like completely skip the middle because it's really long.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
weird.
yeah, it's like a spot, and it still works. I didn't really feel there was any tone shift.
Yeah, literally,
Really,
like it
like
But
doesn't jump at all.
what if they were to do a trilogy?
I feel like then that's how boring would each film be because you just want to see the end, don't
Yeah,
you?
you'd be dragging it out.
No,
Hmm.
I don't
That
think.
is a point, to be fair.
Yeah, the first half doesn't have enough that would make me be like, oh, I want to tune in next time.
I mean, I suppose, but then obviously, like, this is Taika Waititi.
Yeah, I trust him, but like, I just don't know if it's the right thing for him to do. I mean, he's done the Mandalorian as well, and that was sick. And that
Yeah.
wasn't just
Yeah.
like two shots of people having funny moments. So
I will
and
say though, it's not always a bad thing, is it? Like
as in,
to have someone who wants to do it as a passion project.
no, it's not
Sometimes it might not be their style, but they pull it off.
like Todd
That's
Phillips.
true, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. But
Oh, are you still a non-Joker
Still
fan?
bitter.
Or
yeah, I'm still not a Joker fan. It's all right, but I'm
good
just not
though.
really into it.
You
It's all right,
yeah.
but no.
You've literally just said no,
Oh, God.
basically.
Oh.
That was like the prime example. Someone who did done like The Hangover, and then we were like, "Oh, so Todd Phipps," and you've gone, no.
Come on, I watched
Oh.
Hangover
Go on, Dom,
Part
give us
3.
another
I think
example
I'm
of
allowed to
someone
say
whose
no to
passion
it.
project was actually good.
I don't fucking know. I was just like using an example. I was going to try and think of someone, but
That
I've
was the
kind
whole
of like
argument. It was like
you've
sometimes it's
thrown me
good,
off.
isn't it? Like,
Oh.
To fair,
like that guy who did the Phoenix story 3 times in X-Men. Him.
no. To
Exactly.
fair,
When is a passion project good?
no, but like there are some directors and stuff to counter my point. Like, and I'm not going to give examples again because I can't think of any.
That's weird.
This is great. This is great review. But you know when some people have passion projects and they're like, "This is the film I want to do" for years, and then they
Yeah.
just go, "Nah," at some point, and just
Yeah.
kind of separate from it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like that could happen with this.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think
Because this,
cinema's ready for it.
no, but I feel like this was meant to come out, not come out, but like start production. I feel like 2017 or 18,
What, like
Mm.
30
and
years?
then it's been pushed back
You see, I
just
think it'd
constantly.
just be too soon.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got the technology to do an Akira yet. Like, how do
No,
you?
definitely not.
It's not just the final like 20 minutes, but there's a whole bit where they're on like a hover bike, like a
Yeah.
turret.
Oh yeah,
sentry
that
turret.
in the water like stuff.
Literally. It's a
You
bit.
just
They have
couldn't
to
do it
make
justice in
the
live
whole of
action just yet.
Neotopia. Yeah, that's so true. I would take like, I don't even want a remake. I want an in-universe Netflix 5-part anime. Sure, that's what I want.
Ooh.
About the
Like they
kids,
did with
the little green
like
babbies.
they did with Blade Runner, perhaps, but that was a
Yeah,
YouTube rather.
they did one with Godzilla as well, I think, on Netflix,
They did, yeah, they did
which
a
is
trilogy, I believe.
yeah. So yeah, I'd take that. That's what. Yeah, sure,
Hmm.
that's what I'll have. Yeah, I'll do.
Hmm.
I'll wait. I'm just
I
gonna wait
mean,
until Dom comes up with his passion project directors.
I can't think of any. I really can't.
There, there isn't any Dom.
I can look some up if you
There
like.
might not be. There might not. There might not be. You know, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? You know, just they might have just given up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was gonna say the ones that have like the famous ones that did get their idea going usually aren't very good. Like
Hmm.
the Luc Besson, he wanted to do Valerian for like his whole life.
Oh, and it turned out to be rather average, didn't it?
Yeah, he said it
Hmm.
was going to be bigger than Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's not very good.
I mean, apparently, Neil Blomkamp was going to do his own version of Alien, like basically a direct sequel to
Oh,
Aliens, which would have overwritten Alien 3 and Resurrection.
and Prometheus and all that.
So
Wow, I'd take
But
that.
this
I'd
was
want that.
I've
before
got a list here.
Prometheus.
Dom's doing
I've got
research
a list here
on.
of ones that
Wow.
worked. No, we're not doing that. We never do that.
No.
So that thing you do
Oh, my favourite film,
was
That Thing You Do. I know it
directed by
well.
Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah, of
Right.
course.
Did it go well?
That apparently worked. Yeah, apparently it did.
Hmm.
Malcolm
Who's in it?
X by
Oh,
Spike
Malcolm
Lee.
X is good. Yeah, Spike Lee's a bit of an auteur though, anyway. So I guess.
Hmm.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Whose
Oh,
name have they
That's
put
not
with that?
really
project. Yeah.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, but it's not really Tim Burton. That's the only thing. It's
No,
like
he only
No.
produced it.
it's the people from Path,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's
Make
kind
Coraline.
of.
I'm pretty sure it was them, right? The director of Coraline. Pretty sure he was the one.
Hmm.
He's the one who should be
Yeah,
credited.
no. You can't say that this is a passion project Inception. That's not a passion project.
Dom, are you saying that the
No.
research you've done is proving my point?
No.
No.
Titanic by James Cameron.
Yeah,
I mean,
like a
kind of.
$200 million passion project. Interesting.
The Passion of Christ, a passion project. Just Schindler's List has come back.
Oh my god. That's
Oh,
Steven
It's going
Spielberg.
well, isn't it?
movie.
And Rocky, yeah, Rocky by some guy.
That's
By
not the first one, is it? Is that Rocky 6?
no,
Or
the first
Rocky
one.
1? Ah. Rocky.
So basically, I can't find any evidence to support any of the points I've made because I kind of made them hoping that people in Hollywood were better.
Oh god, Tom, never put your faith in Hollywood.
I hoped they might have been good for once, but apparently they're not.
No, that's why I'm
Speed
worried.
Racer, I think that was a passion project.
Oh my, yeah, by the ones
Yeah.
the people who made
Oh, the
the
Wachowskis,
Matrix,
Pretty sure
right?
that was.
The Wachowski. And was that good, Dom?
Speed Racer, it's a great film.
Wasn't it a critical and commercial flop?
Absolutely love Speed Racer. Best film ever.
Speed Racer's part of
Speed
our new
Racers.
meta now. Speed Racer, a Fast and Furious story.
No, it was one of the best ones.
Pod Racer,
Speed
a
Racer
Star Wars
movie.
story. Yeah, Pod Racer, man. That's what I call pod racing.
It only lost like 30 million.
No, weird
know.
that. But it doesn't include the marketing and all that. So it didn't make back what the film,
I mean,
what it cost to make it. So under 30 million. Hang on, let me say that in English. So it didn't make 30 million of its own budget back.
no,
That was
it
used to
didn't
make
go very well.
And all of the
So
marketing
it
and all
seems
that
to
would have
be
been.
that it was like not a passion project. Oh, there was an animal cruelty incident as well. Yeah, it really didn't do well, did it? So basically, let's move on from Speed Racer and talk about Akira, a film that is
another very, very fast
very much
film.
like. It's very much like Speed Racer.
Hmm.
You know, there's a lot of similar themes. Like there's vehicles in there.
Yeah, I mean they do race
there's
at
young
very high
people.
speeds.
They do race at high speeds. There's fighting as well in the racing. So it works. I'm kind of thinking Harry's just disappeared, but I'm not sure.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. So yes, Akira.
Harry is back, maybe?
Was in Ready Player One. Harry is back.
Is Harry back? Hello, is Harry back?
Yes.
Yes, you are back.
Harry is back.
Harry was just saying the superbike that can't be stopped.
Nice.
That's Akira.
All right, we couldn't hear you.
Wow. Oh, that's sad.
To be fair, the Akira bike.
Very stunning.
The Akira bike being in Ready Player One. It's a cool reference.
Oh yeah, it definitely fit.
Quite a niche. It's a bit more niche, isn't it?
Yeah, but everyone in their nan
fit, but it was more niche because obviously, they had the DeLorean.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was the problem.
I had no clue what Akira was.
Yeah, when the trailer came out, though, and it was like, oh, it's the bike from Akira. Everyone was like, yeah, Akira, that thing that we all know and love.
I remember that.
I wonder if the bike from Akira isn't actually in Ready Player One, the book. That'd be interesting.
I don't think
I doubt it. Wasn't that from the early 80s?
No, I don't think it was.
Oh, nice.
I think the book was 1980s based, but it was very American, I think. Arcade game.
Well, I mean, in the book, all of the American references were from the 80s and before.
Wow.
whereas the movie modernized it.
If you type in Akira bike into Google Images,
Yes,
some of the
well-
ones you get to see are stunning. People have like really made it and all that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Definitely my
it is a
my
very cool
second
bike.
favorite movie bike.
What is your first favorite movie bike?
What's your first?
I'd say the light cycle from Tron.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
that's a fair one.
It's a very. Dom, what's your
See-
favorite movie bike?
I would say probably the Lawmaster. I think it is from the Stallone Judge Dredd movie.
Oh, yes.
Stallone Judge Dredd one, yeah.
Uh,
I was going to say the Flash Gordon
yeah,
hover thing.
because
Another.
I mean we're talking about
very
motorbikes
worthy,
here,
yeah.
like you know.
What console did
Top
you
two.
like though?
I think it was either
Yeah.
that one or the
Oh,
Dread one. I'm trying to think. Let me just search it up. I'm
going to say the
trying
Dark
to
Knight.
say that my favorite bike,
The Bat bike
Dark
from
Knight
the Dark Knight,
bike.
when the tumbler is like crashed under rubble, and then the
Yes.
wheels just flick out the front, and Christian Bale himself is just wrapped around them like a badass.
Oh, it's absolutely what a
Stunning.
sequence.
So good. They probably broke a car for that.
Most likely, yeah.
That's Nolan for you. If you can do it in real life, he'll do it.
Yeah, Christian Bale was actually in that crash and somehow survived. Do it for real.
Literally,
Just to get the shot.
they threw Christian Bale out of the front of the car, wrapped around two massive wheels, in order to get the
Just like-
perfect shot.
With his bare hands.
Christopher Nolan attached a wire and pulled the wire himself. He wanted to be responsible if anything went wrong.
Yeah, he
This
was
Akira
driving
bike
that plane
is
into
very-
net as well, you know.
How have we ended up on motorbikes?
Because Akira. Come on, it's obvious, man. The Akira bike is badass.
Because Akira.
Akira.
Yeah, because Akira. Canada! I'm in trouble. Cancel Harry, that's Harry done.
Uh-oh.
I'm in trouble. Oh dear.
Nah, you
Apologise to
can't do
all
that.
Canadians.
It's offensive to the
To the Voice Actors Association.
yeah, Canadians.
To the Canadians, yeah. It's a very good. It's very.
They sold the bike.
They sold. There's not a real one, though.
What?
Oh,
No,
the Judge Dredd
the
one.
Lawmaster bike from Judge Dredd. They've sold it for 16 grand.
That's pretty cheap. What the
No, it's just
Lawmaster bike. Let's have a look at it.
Hmm.
Oh, it is pretty good looking.
It's
The new one
pretty
looks so much
beefy.
better.
The comic one looks so much better. Like,
The
just do the comic
2012 one
Stop
looks
messing around
nicer
with
than the Stallone one.
it. It does. The old one looks horrific.
Yeah,
Because
like
they apparently made
wide.
a comic accurate one and then had to change,
Let me have a look at the comic accurate
which
one.
is horrible.
Oh, the comic accurate one's
It's like
pretty nice
it looks
looking,
more
yeah.
like a kind of Harley.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a chopper, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like the Lawmaster look, but yeah, they've ruined it in the film. Yeah, I think it was the 1995 one. Like,
there's tons of pipes on the
it
one
was
in the
too powerful.
Yeah, just looks like a boat.
It's horrific. It's just it looks so horrible.
It's so chunky as well.
The Akira bike is graceful, you know.
I've changed my favorite movie bike.
So this is
the one from The Great Escape.
What is it? What, a bog standard motorbike?
Yeah, we're keeping it on war camps today. I'm sorry, I mean death camps. If we wanted to keep it.
What bike do you use? Was it like a Triumph or something?
Sorry, I've changed it again, Dom.
Oh, it was a Triumph. It was a Triumph.
I've changed again,
That was
Dom.
a good guess. Oh my god, what is it now then?
The trike from The Shining.
I mean, that's pretty speedy.
Yeah, the way it rumbles down those corridors.
Danny's little speed demon. Yes, I was talking about
a movie? Can we just get a movie like where it's just all
We
these
are-
pop culture bikes
we have
racing.
Yeah.
delved
You see
into
the
good
bike from
territory
ET
here.
go past, you know.
Oh yeah, that's another good one.
Bike from ET flying.
Yeah, all the bikes from the Goonies.
Mm.
All of them. I want all of them. Every Spielberg-like bike.
All of the
Oh,
bikes
that's
from
cool.
Fast and Furious.
Yes.
What is it? Yes. Isn't it strange that Fast and Furious doesn't really have a focus on motorbikes, even though it's all about like vehicles?
Motorbike.
Missed
No,
opportunity.
not really. Yeah. Is it?
Think of the brand deals I could get.
Think of the toys.
Like, come on. Captain America has a brand deal, like as a character with Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like,
Yeah.
Can we just think about how
the
much of a
brand deals are
joke
there.
it is? How not what's the word? Merchandised Fast and Furious is.
Oh
You'd
yeah,
think it'd
it's
have
so
loads.
it's
They would make so much money, but they've literally got like
Yeah.
I've never seen a Diesel who? A Vin Diesel
Vin
toy
Diesel.
before.
a Vin
Don
petrol.
Diesel. I've never seen Don Diesel as a toy before.
No.
How weird is that? I want a Paul Walker
I
toy.
mean, I mean, you could get like
Yeah,
you
I'd
know,
need my Hobbs and
to be fair, the
Shaw's action
biggest.
figures.
Yeah, I
Well,
want an Idris Elba, the super cop that can't be stopped. I want that.
I thought he was like a bad guy.
Yeah,
Not a
he is,
super
but he's
cop.
like but he is like super cop. I'm pretty sure he's just like. I'm pretty sure he's police because Hobbs and Shaw definitely aren't police.
Is it
No.
another film where they have bad guys fighting police, and they make the police look like the bad guys again? Is that what Hobbs and Shaw is?
Most films.
There's a couple of films like that, like Queen and Sin. Go and check out that video. What else is there? Who fights
To be
against
fair,
the
I mean,
police?
that film rightfully does it. Demolition Man, you know,
Demolition? No, because
Wesley Snipes
we are
fights
the
against
law.
police. The true hero of that film.
Wesley Snipes.
Yes, Wesley Snipes.
Sandy Bollocks. Terminator. There's one.
Don't you mean
The police
Terminator 2?
officer. Yeah, T2. Sorry. Yeah. Technically, he's not an actual officer,
God,
but he is the law.
he looks like one though, so that's close enough.
Yeah, if you look like one,
Isn't he in?
I'm pretty sure police impersonation isn't a crime if you look like a police officer.
Isn't he in Wayne's World 2? Or
I've
1?
met him in real life, if that's a thing. Can't remember his
Was
name.
Oh, nice.
Was he a Terminator?
He was. He was very cold. Yeah. Very
Wow.
cold to touch. He was a nice person. I can't remember his name at all. Like, he's probably got a very American name.
Steve Stevenson.
Not quite. I was thinking more like Harley Davidson, but let's have a look at his name.
We've got
Carry
the,
on
Hello?
we've got
talking.
the
I'm gonna
son,
fill the gap. Haha, James Cameron.
Greg. I have lost connection to Greg.
Robert Patrick. That's it. That's his name. Robert Patrick. Two first
Yes.
names
Father of
again.
Patrick Star.
Dom, it's these two first name people like Grog, like Great Thou Be. You know, it's
It
like
is.
we can't be
Greg's,
having that.
Greg's back.
We,
Hello?
No, Greg's not
Dom,
back.
the show must go on. If
I
I've
really
watched Hugh
hope the
Jackman,
recordings.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, the time is still going. As Hugh Grackman, Huge Grackman, in The Greatest Showman said,
Hugh Greg.
Hugh
Oh, yeah.
Gregman, Greg Jackman, as he said in The Greatest Showman, the show must go on. I don't think he ever
I
said
do
that in The
remember
Greatest Showman. Pardon?
that. Have you got anything else you want to say about Akira?
Well, I think Greg has something important to say, Dom.
Not really. No, I think we've really said it all.
No, I love Akira. I'd love a game of it. I think it would work well as a game if we're talking about different media that it would work in. I think an Akira game would do. There's actually I'm not sure about. No, there's quite a lot of action all throughout, but then I don't know. There's bits where it'd be a bit dead. Today in gaming, welcome.
I
Hi.
mean, An open world game to turn gaming. Yes. Next episode, talking about the Akira game that never happened.
Don't even. I want to Google that now.
Right.
I want to.
I feel like right. It was 1980, so I feel like there
It's an
probably was a
arcade
game.
Yeah, but it's probably a side
Yeah, I feel
scroller
like there was a
bike.
shitty little game. Like,
Yes,
it's
probably,
not good.
definitely.
You should
Like a
never
platform
play
or
it.
Yeah,
something.
there is an arcade game. Yeah, and is it open world? No, it is like a bike game.
How would it be open world?
Oh, Dom! There is someone's made like a screenshot of what like an open world game would look like. Oh, Dom! Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I don't even know how to audibly like translate this. I mean, it's a picture like a neo-Japanese neon like shanty town, like with street level, like Blade Runner, and we've just got like um,
Where are
Canada.
you looking?
I just typed in Akira game into Google Images, and oh my god, it's like just a
Oh
little bit
fuck!
like.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
How good does that look?
That's Sleeping Dogs.
I play Sleeping. That's not
That
Sleeping
is
Dogs. The city's a bit like.
that.
I think it's just.
No, that is.
Are we looking at the
No,
same thing?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
You
Is it
play
he stood
Sleeping
in front of
Dogs?
like a market?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
pretty sure
Sleeping
that
Dogs.
is
Sleeping
Sleeping
Dogs
Dogs.
looks more shit than that. I love Sleeping Dogs, but they've clearly just done some. If you click the image and make it bigger, it's just like a painting.
I made some concept art. Yeah, I suppose.
Looks good though, doesn't it? Oh my
That
god!
does.
Wait, is there more on Reddit? Maybe there should be more. Is there more?
No, it's just the one.
Oh, how
Sadly.
lazy of them, Dom.
Oh, you should have made a video and everything.
Yeah, they should have literally made the
I can't
game.
believe you stopped
Oh,
there.
it looks a bit like Cyberpunk,
Made the
actually.
game.
Cyberpunk is the Akira game that we're after, isn't it? Thinking about it.
I think it. Yeah, I think it is. To be fair, except it hasn't got like.
I'm pretty sure you can
alien
ride bikes
babies.
in Cyberpunk. You can. Yeah, it looks
You
like
can. Yeah, you
Cyberpunk
can.
2090
Bikes and cars.
2077 is lit. Yeah, there's bikes, cars, and vans
It,
and stuff. So that is the
that
Akira
looks.
game. Never mind, because that's set in what?
Akira is in the game.
Well, Night City's like the Japanese
Set.
have taken over the eastern seaboard. No, western. I'm pretty sure something like that.
I
I'm
have no
probably wrong
clue.
again.
It's America.
It's America, but it's also Japan.
Yeah. Essentially.
Yeah, I feel like they just took over in like business. But yeah, that is the. And Greg, what do you think? No, I'm joking. Oh, bless.
Right.
Greg has had the
Greg,
old.
what would you give it out of? What would you give Akira out of small baby things?
I don't think he's with us, Dom.
I'd give
I don't
Akira
think he'd with us.
probably.
Oh,
As Greg, myself, I think Greg really likes it. And if I look at his
Greg
nine,
just
letterbox,
came in,
nine
Harry.
green babies out of 10.
is he
I'd
here?
say.
Is he alive? Greg?
9
Grog?
green babies out of 10. Can you can you
Yeah.
not hear him, Harry?
I will pretend I can. Hi,
cannot, no.
welcome.
Once again.
This is painful.
Oh,
Carry on.
It took us about 10 minutes to realise.
yeah, no,
Wait,
I thought it was
yeah,
going mad.
how did I not know? You should have said. I was just like, I can't hear Greg.
Oh, it's good
Bruh.
to
I
be
just
back
thought Greg
recording
wasn't
remotely,
speaking.
honestly.
Oh man, that sucks.
Oh,
Well, this is like a very
this is
frantic.
chaos. Hopefully we're back in person next week.
Yes. This is like the old days. If anyone's new
As
to this,
as
this is
these
how we
two
used
know.
to record it.
It's not like the old days. I'm sat in a corridor. This is not
You
all of
are
the old
sat in the
days.
corridor. This is not. I repeat, not like the old days.
My arse is gone now. I'm sat on the stairs.
My arse has gone numb anyway, and I'm just sitting in a chair. I've been here not even as long as normal.
This is pain, man.
Your pain, Spain
Oh,
without the S and all that.
Oh, you need to get that internet fixed,
pain.
mate.
Why are we still here?
So, do you want me to give it my votes out of green dead baby, little babies,
Purple babies.
little
They're not
grey
dead. They're just waiting for something.
dons? I feel like I don't want to speak over Greg, so you better like help me whenever. I missed my Greg already. Can Greg hear me?
Greg is not. No, I don't. I don't think Greg can hear you, Harry.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, sorry.
Greg, can you hear Harry?
There's my little kisses for Greg. I hope they can hear us all on the same recording, though. That would be interesting.
Oh, that would be I mean, I think they should have to.
But I will give Akira.
Um,
I'm gonna give it literally 9.5. Clown gang bikes out of 10.
I'm gonna agree with you there. I'm gonna say the same. So that's a 9 and two 9.5s,
Damn,
which is quite a high
it's a
score.
lot of
Fair
numbers, Dom, isn't it?
Lots of numbers, lots
Quite
and
a
lots of
few.
numbers, and we'll see you next
Yeah,
week for
hopefully in person
Drive
for
San
Drive
Francisco.
by driver Watch Dogs 2 Driver San Diego San Francisco. Yep.
Oh God!
Sorry, so it's
But
Drive by driver Ryan Baby Goose, right?
we're watching the non-Baby Driver, the
Mm.
adult one who
Yeah, but
kills
it's
people.
Adult Driver
Mr.
with
Gosling,
Ryan Baby Goose.
Pretty
Mr.
violent film,
Yeah, pretty violent. Pretty violent.
Mr. Ryan.
Cool. Not
But
Ryan
yes,
Reynolds in
uh,
Baby Driver.
we'll see you next week.
Bye.
I hope.
Hopefully.
See ya.